All right, so welcome to Team Forever Strong's Getting Started Right call. It's nice to have you here and to meet you for the first time. I just wanted to start out by telling you just a little bit about myself. But my name is Kathy Reuter, and I have been a Beachbody coach now for 18 months. I'm a 10-star diamond, and Team Forever Strong is currently ranked number 122 out of 400,000 other teams in the network. And we are doing amazing. Our team is shooting for top 10 next year, so I am excited for what is in store for 2016. I am a stay-at-home mom right now. I have two little kids. Landon is 3.5, and Kirsten will be 2 on January 1st. And before I became a stay-at-home mom, I was an elementary school teacher for 8 years, and I have my master's in special education. And when I had Landon, I turned in my paperwork and stopped teaching and became a stay-at-home mom because that's what I always wanted to do. That was my dream. That was my goal. And so that's what I did. And my husband and I, we knew things were going to be tight for us financial-wise, even though he had a great job and a high-earning income job. So he was doing all sorts of things on the side to make ends meet for us. I was tutoring most nights. And then I ended up having my daughter, and they were 18 and a half months apart. And by this point, guys, I was totally sinking financially. You know, I kind of had my head in the sand the whole time, you know, didn't really want to face the fact that maybe this whole stay-at-home mom thing really wasn't going to work out for me like I had planned. And so it was really stressful. And then what happened was my husband, you know, sat down and, you know, said to me, you know, seriously, you know, I know you've been home with the kids now for a while, and I know you always wanted to stay at home with them, and I want that for you too, but there's nothing we can do at this point anymore. We had blown through our entire savings account because we were living off of one income. I had racked up $35,000 on my credit card because we were living off of this one income so that I could stay home with the kids. And he said, you know what, you're going to have to go back to teaching. We just can't swing it anymore. And right at that time was when this opportunity, the coaching opportunity, was presented to me. And we were really skeptical. My husband especially, he has his MBA in entrepreneurship, and he's owned 4 or 5 other businesses himself. And he thought this was a total gamble and a total joke and that you couldn't earn money. So I kind of dragged my feet for a little bit for it. And then, you know, we ended up sitting down and saying, you know what do you got to lose? You have, first of all, 35 pounds that I needed to lose at the time. I was 35 pounds heavier than what I am now. You know, if anything, I can lose that weight. I can get healthier and feel better about myself. Maybe I'll earn some kind of money, you know, weekly, so I don't have to tutor anymore, and we can kind of keep ourselves afloat somewhat so I can keep staying home with the kids. So I jumped in. And I'm so glad I did, because it has completely changed things for our entire family in so many ways. It's unbelievable. Within 7 months of me doing this business, I was earning what I was earning as a full-time teacher when I left my job for the 8 years. I had been teaching for 8 years with a master's. My salary was pretty good. So I was earning that. And then it just kept increasing from there. And at my 12-month mark, you know, I was hitting a 6-figure income business with this. All right here from this counter that I'm speaking to you from right now, guys. And shortly after that, a couple months after that, about 15 months in, we were able to totally pay off our $35,000 on our credit card. And so we are credit card debt free now, and we actually have money in the bank. And that fear of me having to leave the kids now to go back to work doesn't exist, because now I'm out earning my husband and obviously exceeding what I was, you know, earning as a teacher. So I can keep staying home with the kids, and I can do this, which I love so much, every night. I make my own hours, and it's perfect for me and for the family, and I love it. The people on the team are amazing. I'm sure you guys will see as time goes on. You will form the closest friendships with the people on the team. They are non-judgmental. They are the best supporters that you could ever imagine, and they're so positive and uplifting. That's been amazing, and I can't wait for you guys to be able to see that too, and the amount of lives that you are going to change. So it's all up to you. That's a little bit about me. I really, truly love this. You know, for me, I have found my passion and have found something that I truly get excited to do every single morning. And I love doing it every single day. And that's why I've had such great success with this. I lost that 35 pounds doing the 21-day fix and drinking Shakeology every day. So I'm a true believer in the products and in the company and how it can transform your life in so many ways. And so that's my job, is to share that with as many people as possible every day. So that's a little bit about me. So you guys are all brand new coaches now, and you're probably asking yourself and thinking, what the heck am I supposed to even do? Because I remember that overwhelming feeling when I first became a coach too, just not knowing what the heck I was supposed to do and go with this. I knew nothing about owning my own business. I knew nothing about network marketing. I rarely was on social media. And I really didn't have that many friends on Facebook at the time. It was right around maybe 300. But I was able to build this entire business all through Facebook, all through social media. So the first thing that you are going to want to do as a brand new coach is to launch your business on Facebook. Now, what I mean by this is you are going to put it out there on Facebook. You're going to make a post letting everybody know that you are now a Beachbody coach and that you are starting out on this new journey, and kind of tell them why, so that they know that you're a coach. And I have a getting started right email that I send to all of my coaches. So if you don't have this, you can talk to your upline coach or me and I can get it to you. But what happens is in that getting started right email, I have an attachment in there. And I have attached my post, the post that I made when I first became a coach. So that way you guys can use it as a template and you can just tweak it to fit you in your story, and you can post it up on Facebook. So you're going to want to do that. That is your very first step, because no one knows that you're going to become, that you're a health and fitness coach now, and that you're a Beachbody coach, and that this is going to be your mission now, is to try to help as many people as possible become healthier and fit, all while holding yourself more accountable to becoming healthier. So you want to put it out there so people will know that, all right? So that will be your first step. And you want to think carefully with the time of day that you are going to be posting this. So think about, the type of people that you are going to be trying to help. For me, I'm a mom, so most of my audience and the people that I target and talk to, the people who can relate to me, are all parents. They're all moms. So when I make my posts, I tend to get the most traction and interaction and engagement between people, after bedtime at night, somewhere between the hours of, 8 to 10 or 8 to 10:30. So you want to think carefully with the time of day that you're going to be making this post, because you want people to see it. So you don't want to, even though I'm up super late at night, you won't see me post up something at like midnight, because most normal people are sleeping at that hour. So you want to think carefully about the time of day that you are going to be posting your, launching your business up at, so that people see it. So you're going to do that first. The next thing that you're going to do is you are going to want to make sure that you get yourself into Team Forever Strong's Coach Basics self-paced training. So for some of you who might have just, come on now, the past day or so to become a coach, we have a training. It's all self-paced. And I can add you to it, or you can let your upline coach know about it and they can add you. And you go at your own speed. So it is going to teach you everything that you need to know about this business so that you can have success with this. It's going to teach you how to post on social media. It's going to teach you how to invite people to challenge groups. It's going to teach you everything. And so if you are looking to hit the ground running and go full speed ahead, you can go in and you can do as many of the trainings as you want. If you don't have that much time and you want to go slower, that's okay. You can go in and you can do it at your own pace. Some people like to get it done and they get it done in like 2 weeks. Other people, it takes them a month, and that's fine. So it's whatever works for you in your schedule with you and your family and the things you have going on. When you go in and you complete the assignment, just make sure that you tag your coach in the comment section as you complete each assignment, so that way we know what you've completed as time is going on. And then when you're completely done with it, make sure that you tag your coach and let them know, so that we can mail you out, your certificate, so that, we know that you've completed the entire training. All right. So I'm going to go over a couple of things here now. Your success in this business, all right, it really boils down to 3 key components. We call them the 3 vital behaviors in Beachbody. And I'm not going to go into it too much detail because you're going to learn a lot about it in the Coach Basics training. But I'm going to kind of just go over each one really briefly so that you know and that you're familiar with them. So there's really no magic to working this business. There's really no, seriously, there's no like secret sauce to turning this into a really successful business if that's what you want or doing well with this. It boils down to these 3 simple things. So the first vital behavior I'm going to go over is just being proof the products work. So all that means is you're going to make sure that you're waking up every day and you are drinking your Shakeology. That's it. Just make sure you're waking up every day, you're drinking your Shakeology, and that you are in a fitness program, one of the fitness programs. So I know a lot of people are in the 21-day fix. So you're going to make sure that you are doing your 21-day fix and that you are added into our team's challenge group for the 21-day fix so that you can see how we run those. And they're a lot of fun, but you're going to want to be in that, and you're going to want to make sure that you're drinking your shake, you're getting your workout in, and you're following the meal plan, and you're doing those things every single day. It's okay if you fall off, just because you're a health and fitness coach, you're not supposed to be perfect, because that's not reality. People will not relate to you if you are trying to give the impression that you are perfect. All right. So you want to be a real person. If you're struggling, like, I gained 10 pounds, over the past, couple months, I've gotten rid of like 5 or 6 of them now because I got back on track. But, you share that with people. And so you want to remember that, when you're sharing your journey on social media for people to read, that you are being authentic and that you're being you and that you're being genuine and sincere so that people can relate to you. You don't want to pretend like you're being someone else, and you don't want to pretend like, you got it all figured out and you're completely perfect, because we all know that that's not true. So you want to share it all, and you want to just be honest, on social media with people so they can see the real you. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make a post, and you're going to want to post every single day about your health and fitness journey. Because now what's going to happen is, guys, once you launch your business on Facebook or wherever you decide to do it, Instagram, Facebook, I do both, people are going to be watching you every single day. They're going to be reading every single post you make. Even if they don't like it or comment on it, they are going to be reading it, trust me. And so what happens is you make that post that you're a health and fitness coach. You want to make sure that you are then posting every single day about your health and fitness journey, so that if someone goes to your wall and they scroll through it, they will be able to tell that you are a health and fitness coach and that you are in a workout program. So if people go to my wall right now and they scroll through it, people will be able to tell that I am doing Masters Hammer and Chisel. That's the program I'm doing. So what program are you doing? When people go to your wall, you want them to be able to see that. So an easy way to get a post up every single day is to either, you can share a recipe that you made. You can share a recipe that you did with your Shakeology. You can talk about how the Shakeology has made you feel, the increase in energy, the cravings, things like that, things that you notice a change in. You can post about that. You can post a picture of you doing your workout, with your kids in the background, and it's a complete disaster area. People can relate to that, Don't worry about picking up behind you or making it look all nice. Just, snap a photo however it is. Trust me, all the parents, if you're a mom, can relate to that. It's a total, crap show every single day. It's relatable. And so you want to make sure that you're posting that every single day about it. You want to stay away from going to like the Beachbody website and taking like the stock photo images and posting them up on your wall. And so what I mean by that is you want to stay away from like taking the pictures of like Autumn Calabrese or any of the other personal trainers and the discs and all that stuff and posting them up. And it's just salesy. Do you know what I mean? You want to make it personalized. You want to personalize it as much as possible, because when people decide to sign up with you, they are signing up with you. They can go to the website and they can sign up through the website. They can make a phone call and they can order it. When people decide to buy something, they're actually buying you. And it's actually because they've been able to relate to you and make a connection with you. And so it's important that when you are making your posts, you know, say you're going to be doing the 21-day fix, put your face in the camera with it and take a picture of you with your 21-day fix containers, or you with a meal that you just made using the 21-day fix containers. Just personalize everything as much as possible, all right, so that people can relate to you. And so you want to post, we tell everyone, 3 times a day. Now, this may seem crazy to you guys, because I know to me it seemed crazy. I wasn't posting like at all when I became a coach. But you have to look at Facebook and social media differently than you did before you became a coach, all right? Before we became a coach, we kind of just use social media as just, you know, pleasure. It's for fun, right? It's just, you know, you're laying in bed, you're sitting around the couch, and you're scrolling through just looking at, you know, pictures of babies and pictures of vacations and what are your friends doing. We own a business now, and the way that you run a successful business in this, you know, business world, because it's network marketing, is all through social media. So you have to just keep that in the back of your mind now, that when you're posting, the same people are not seeing what you're posting. There's new people all the time seeing what you're posting. And so it's important that you post 3 times a day. And so it's good to do a good combination, all right? You don't want to all of a sudden become a Beachbody coach and your whole entire wall looks like a Beachbody, you know, billboard, and all you see is Beachbody, Beachbody, Beachbody. You want to have a good mix. And so usually I tell my coaches to do, you know, a motivational quote, something inspirational that speaks to them, a picture of like you with your workout, or something about your health and fitness journey, you know, the recipe, something that you want to try, something like that. And then a personal post, like just something that you did that day just with your family. You know, you want people to be able to look at your wall and see that, you know, you're a real person, that your life doesn't just revolve around Beachbody, that you have kids if you have kids, that you have a husband if you have a husband, and that you have all these other different things going on. You want them to be able to see, you know, who you are. Okay, so keep that in the back of your mind when you're making your posts. And just imagine when you're making a post on Facebook, you know, if you were sitting with that person in your own house, is this what you would say to them face to face? Is that how you would talk to them? And that's kind of like a good reminder to ask yourself as you are making a post. And then at the end of every day, you know, I always like to look back at my wall and just ask myself, you know, do I look interesting to people? If I didn't know me, do I look like someone that I would want to follow or have any desire to follow on social media? You know, you want to be kind of appealing. You want to add value to people any way that you can. So I know a lot of us have kids. If you found a really cute, like, you know, Christmas snack recipe, or, you know, a cute lunch idea, just take a picture of it and just share it on Facebook, because that adds value to people. Okay, so think about it that way. So that's your first vital behavior. Just be proof the product works by drinking your shake, making sure you're in a program, get yourself into one of our private challenge groups so you can see how they're run. All right, and just make sure that you're posting 3 times a day. That is key to it, because people won't come to you. Like, people aren't just going to come to you and say, hey, I want to sign up. That doesn't happen until much later on. You know, I've been doing this, like I said, for 18 months, and I just recently started having people come to me at month like 17. And that was after me showing up every single day, being consistent with my social media posts. And then eventually, you know, it compounds and people know to go to you. But at the beginning, it's going to be you got to put it out there every single day and be sharing your journey along the way, struggles and all. All right, so the second vital behavior I'm going to talk about is called invite, invite, invite. And what that means is you are going to just, it's just what it says. You're going to just invite people to join our team challenge groups that we run. Now, we run team challenge groups every single month. So we run 21-day fix challenge groups every single month, really big team-wide ones with like 400 people in them. We run 10-day Shakeology challenge groups. We do a 5-day free crock pot clean eating groups for dinners. We do a 7-day free clean eating group. Some of the other girls on the teams, they do like free, ab and squat challenges for 5-day challenges. So there is always a group that you can invite people to join. So we actually have another one coming up January 4th. We have 2 of them that you can invite people to. We have one for the 21-day fix, and then we also have one for the brand new program that was just released, Masters Hammer and Chisel. They both are starting on January 4th, and Masters Hammer and Chisel is on sale this month only for $160, and it's, you get the whole month supply of Shakeology and then everything you need for the Masters Hammer and Chisel. And then the 21-day fix is also on sale for $100. It's not on sale, sorry, it's full price, but it's $160 for this month. So I have scripts that I use, that I give my team, that I would be happy to share with you if you already have them. They're also in the team page in the file section. So if you don't have them, let me know or let your upline coach know. And you simply just reach out to people. And I did this, guys, all through private messaging. When I first started, like I said, I was 35 pounds heavier. I didn't even have my things yet. They hadn't even arrived at my house. And I was messaging people and just simply just saying like, hey, how's it going? You always want to connect with them on a personal level first, with however you know them. So I might say something like, oh, hey, how's it going? I can't believe it's been, 15 years since you graduated high school. I love seeing the pictures of your kids. They're so cute. Mine are getting big too. Just a cute little thing like that. And then, hey, I'm not sure if this is something you're interested in doing, but, I'm looking to lose like 35 pounds. And so I'm going to be running a 21-day challenge group with my team. And it features 30-minute exercises with a portion control nutrition plan. I still have like 5 spots left that I'm trying to fill in my group. Do you think this might be something that you would like to join me on? And that's what I did. I invited them to our 21-day challenge group. I had no idea what a challenge group was. I had never even been in one. And I invited to this challenge group. And so I can share with you these scripts, and they work really well. You just ask people, and people are usually seriously, like 99% of the time, so happy and thankful that you reached out to them. And especially this time of year, guys, you are joining and becoming coaches at the best time of year, because what happens right after Christmas. Everyone is shooting for those New Year's resolutions. So it's the best time is to start is now. It's not to wait. It's to start messaging people now. All right. The third vital behavior is personal development. So what you're going to want to do is just 10 minutes a day. You don't need to do anything crazy, but I have a list of books that I actually share in my Coach Basics training that I was talking to you about, that you guys can look at. But the first 2 books that I usually recommend that you start out with, that you choose one of these, is right here. This one's my favorite one. It's called The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. All right, that's one. Or right here is called The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Now, you don't need to get the book if you don't like to read. I know I really did not like reading. I was never a big reader. But you can do Audible, and you can get, audio tapes, and you can just listen to it. Whatever works for you, 10 minutes a day. But The Slight Edge is really my favorite book because it's what this whole business is all about. And what the book basically talks about is just these small, really insignificant choices that you make every day to create a better life for yourself. The choices that most people choose not to do, you choose to do, and over time it compounds and turns into this huge explosion, and you see this massive growth and change in your life. So in your life, in this business, whether it's income, changes in the way that you think and view the world, and it happens all by you choosing to make these really small choices every day to become better that most people choose to ignore and not bother doing. All right, you instantly, things in your life start to get better slowly, 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 and you don't notice it, when it's happening. But you keep making those small choices every day, and then all of a sudden it's like, boom, this huge explosion, and then you see it, and it's like, wow, oh my God, all right, I guess my coach was right. So you really do want to make it a priority. I know everyone doesn't really like to think about reading. I kind of didn't take it seriously at first, and I'll be honest, I didn't do personal development probably the first like 5 weeks of being in this business. And then I realized that, you know, if I really wanted to take this business serious, which I did, and see massive growth and change in my life, I had to do it. So 10 minutes a day, just figure out what works for you. I do it right before bed, and that's it. Just make it a priority. All right, so a couple of things now that I've gone over your 3 vital behaviors. Those are the 3 things that will lead you to success in this business. I know it sounds simple, but a lot of coaches have a very hard time sitting down and doing those 3 simple things every single day. So just make it a priority to yourself and just commit. You want to be engaged in our team page. Now, this doesn't mean you need to check in and listen and read every single post every time your phone dings for the notification. When you sit down to do your work for the business, just check the page real quick. See what you missed, see what you were tagged in, and be done with it until the next day when it's time for you to sit down and work again. That's it. You want to be engaged in our Coach Basics training. So really go in there. I'm telling you, the coaches who go in and the coaches who actually do it and complete it and tag me, those are the ones that build successful businesses, because you're not going to really understand much about this if you're not in there learning about this, because it's something brand new. So you got to learn it. So be in there, be engaged, and actually complete the activities. We have team calls every single week for our Team Forever Strong every Thursday night, except obviously not this Thursday night because it's Christmas Eve. But every Thursday night, we do a team call at 8:30, just like this on Zoom. And it's at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the team comes on and just, you know, I'll always post a link in the team page and tag my coaches. And my coaches will tag you guys if you're not one of mine. And you should always try to hop on and get on the call live. I know people are busy, and if you can't make it, it's okay. I do record it, and I always post it up in the team page. But you want to try to make it, just kind of get it in your mind that Thursday nights, 8:30, you know, for 45 minutes, you're going to be on this call. It makes a huge difference when you're there, just engaging with the team and learning. I also do one-on-one monthly coach calls for all my coaches. So every month, I'll post up in the team page my schedule for my times, and then I will tag my coaches, and then it's, you know, your job to go to your coach and schedule the calls. So just remember, you're your own boss. You know, your coach isn't going to go hunt you down and, you know, be like, did you schedule your call with me? Make sure you schedule the call. It's going to be on you to, you know, schedule your call with your coach so that you can talk about things that you're struggling with, talk about what your goals are, and how you can overcome the struggles and then achieve your goals to get together. There's also a national wake-up call every Monday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's always recorded. And I can never catch this one live because I'm with the kids, obviously. So I always listen to the replay, but those ones are awesome because the top coaches in the company go on, and for just a half an hour, they share their best tips and practices, where they started. And you should hear some of the stories, guys. I'm not kidding. Like where these coaches came from and how their life has totally changed just from this opportunity with them taking it seriously. It's awesome. So like I said, I catch the replay on Monday nights because that's what works for me, but it's definitely something you want to write down in your notes. Set business hours. So 1 focused power hour every day is what I tell my coaches. You need to have that. Some people don't have 1 solid focused hour that they can do all at once, and that's okay. If you need to break it up and do like a half an hour chunk in the morning, half an hour chunk, you know, at night, that's fine. Or like 20-minute chunks throughout the day, that's fine too. But you want to definitely commit to doing 1 hour every day, all week. This isn't the type of business where you can say that, you know, you're busy during the week, I'll do it on the weekend. Nothing will happen. This business is all about building momentum. And the only way that you can build momentum is if you choose to show up every day and put in the work and get the ball rolling, okay? That's how it works. It's the same thing with like your health and fitness. You know, if you're looking to get healthier, you can't say, oh, I'm busy during the week, I'll do my workouts on the weekends and expect to see results. You won't, right? You got to show up and you got to press play every single day. And then over time, you see the results. And that's exactly how this business works. It's got to be a daily thing, just like your workout that you are choosing to commit to doing every single day. All right. You're your own boss, and you're an entrepreneur. And this was hard for me really to wrap my brain around, because you're used to working for somebody else. You're used to going into a job, and you're used to having someone tell you exactly what to do every single day. And that's not the case with this. You are your own boss, and if you treat this like a business, I promise you it will reward you like a business, and you will be blown away. You will literally be mind blown. All right. And you have all the tools imaginable to have success with this. You have all the trainings. There's trainings on your in the back office on the website. If you go on to teambeachbody.com, there's YouTube that you can always learn from. There's your upline coach. There's a team page. It's literally every single there is in place for you to have success. You just need to be the one to commit and show up and take it seriously and go the distance with it. That's it, really. That's really all it is. All right, so before I let everybody go, I got a couple more things I wanted to go over. Just really quickly, what your goals should be for your first month as a coach. So first month as a coach, and I really feel that you guys could all do this by the end of this month. All right, I really do. First goal is to become an Emerald coach. This is the first rank in Beachbody, okay, for you. It goes Emerald coach, Ruby coach, Diamond coach, then it goes 1-star diamond, 2-star diamond, all the way up to 15-star diamond. Your first goal is to hit the first rank of Emerald coach. Emerald coach is simply signing up and finding 2 people to help them get started on their health and fitness journey. You sign up 2 people for a challenge pack. So that's probably what you bought. The Shakeology with the workout program, that's a challenge pack, all right? You wanna find 2 people, and it's easy, all right? Everyone has a friend who's looking to get healthier, right? Everyone has a spouse or a significant other. And so it's 2 people. I always recommend to my coaches to the very first person that you should sign up so that they get a really high spot up in your organization, all right? If you're serious about this and you wanna make money over time and you wanna make 50% more money, I always recommend signing up a spouse or a significant other, right away. And if you decide to do this, definitely ask your upline coach and let them know first, because you wanna put your spouse on a special spot in your downline, okay? They want to go in a specific spot, and we will help you place that person, all right? But you don't need to keep getting Shakeology for your spouse or significant other and keep paying for it. You can cancel it after that first initial purchase and just pay the $16.95 monthly fee to hold their spot way up high in your organization. But I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference if you are looking to go the distance with this and want to make a good amount of income. Because every person that you sign up will then go below your spouse, and that's volume that they're gonna make, and that's all that extra money that you can make. So just something to think about. So if you do that, find another friend, Emerald coach. Now you're now an Emerald coach, all right? So it's easy to do. You can see that, just 2 people. The next goal, and this is literally the backbone for this entire business, is called Success Club, all right? This is something that you want to write in like humongous letters down on your notebook when you go to sit down to work. I will hit Success Club, and you're going to do it every month. It's non-negotiable. You have to make it happen if you want to build a successful business. All right, so what it is, it's just based off of a point system, right? Each time you sign someone up, like I had just said, for a challenge pack, you get 2 Success Club points, all right? There's Success Club 5, and there's Success Club 10. So if you sign up 3 people, and it's 2 points for each person, you'd actually have 6 Success Club points, and you've hit Success Club, all right? If you want to hit Success Club 10, and I'll go over the difference, that's just 5 people because it's 2 points for each person, all right? But this is what is going to build your business. This is actually the only thing that is going to build your business. If you come into this and you don't hit Success Club, you won't build a business. You have to make it non-negotiable. I tell all my coaches that. It's written down. When I first became a coach, I said I will hit Success Club 10, I will get my husband's account to Success Club 6 every single month, and that is what I've done. I've made it non-negotiable, all right, because I've been serious about this. So Success Club 5. If you're in this right now and you're thinking, you know what, this is going to be just a hobby for me. I just want to get the cost of my Shakeology covered, so it's free for me every month. Or I just want to get a little bit of extra money to maybe help put towards the bills, or maybe to save up a little vacation fund with. This is going to be more of a hobby for you. Your goal is to hit Success Club 5. So you're just going to help 3 people every single month get started on their health and fitness journey. That's it. Just 3 people. And, figure it is 30 to 31 days in every month. So finding 3 people that need help, it's a piece of cake. If you want more out of life, okay, you want to take control of your life, you want to build a life by design, and you want to be able to turn this into a 6-figure income earning business over time, your goal would be Success Club 10, all right? 5 new people every single month. That's it, okay? So no matter what your goals are in this business, you want to always be hitting Success Club 5 and bring in 3 new people every single month, all right? So just write that down, and just, if you get it in your head that you're going to do it and it's going to happen, it'll happen. All right, what's awesome right now, guys, about this is that if you hit Success Club 5 and you're an Emerald coach, you get free customer leads from Beachbody next month. And these are people who go to the website and they buy a program and they get assigned a random Beachbody coach. If you have met those qualifications and you've hit Success Club 5 and you're an Emerald coach, you are that random coach. So you get those free customers assigned to you. If you hit Success Club 10, it's really awesome, because not only do you get assigned the customer leads for next month, for January, you also get free Success Club leads. And those are the people you want, because those are the people who go to the website and they buy Shakeology or they buy a challenge pack, and you make instant commission off of them right off the bat. And there's going to be like a crap load of free leads next month, because this is actually the hardest month in the business right now for coaches. A lot of coaches don't hit Success Club, unfortunately, this month. And so what that means is, for the people who do hit it, next month, you get so many free customer leads and Success Club leads. And like right now for me, when I get the Success Club leads, it's like, it ends up being like a free, like I run me and my husband's account, so we get them both, but it ends up being like $300 free, like, for next month, off of the free commissions, just because I hit Success Club 10. So if you can make it happen this month, if you can sign up, become an Emerald and hit Success Club, it'll be awesome for you come January. It'll be a really great way to start the year for you in your business. So that's what I wanted to say about that. Also, if you sign up 5 people in a 5-week period, you get a $100 bonus in your paychecks. That's kind of a nice way to bump up your paychecks every week, if you can do that. Sorry, there's like a fly, something flying around over here. All right. So just a couple tips before I ask. If you guys have any questions, just make sure you stay focused. It's really hard to get distracted in this business. Sometimes you can look around at other coaches. Don't do that. Do what works for you. Set your business hours. Stay focused on those 3 vital behaviors. Just keep your head down and do your thing. And imagine yourself, guys, really 1 year from today. You have to think long-term with this. This is a business, This isn't just some silly little thing. This is a business. So imagine yourself 1 year from today of you showing up and just doing those 3 vital behaviors every single day, where you could be. How different your life would look. Mine is completely different. So imagine where you could be 1 year from now. Imagine yourself sitting here 1 year from now. And the truth is, guys, not everyone on this call will be here 1 year from now. I've seen tons of coaches come and go. Make the decision right now, today, that that's not going to be you, that you are going to be one of those people sitting here 1 year from now, that you've taken control of your life, okay? And that you've chosen to show up and put in that work every day and completely change things for you and your family. Just make that decision to yourself. Be disciplined. And just always be willing to learn. Be a sponge. Anything you can get your hands on to help you learn about this business and become a better coach and become a better leader and to build your team. Listen to it, be a sponge. Take it all in. It all will help you grow. And be patient with this business. Really be patient with this business. Things take time. All right. If you took out a $500,000 loan right now to open up your own business and to open up your own restaurant, and if you didn't have that many customers come in, would you close shop in 6 months? No way, right? No way in hell you do that, because you just invested a $500,000. Well, this business can do that and some for you for a very small cost. It's just your Shakeology you're buying, guys. That's it. You're literally buying a little dinky, you're buying a bag of Shakeology every month, and you're turning this into like an incredible business when you think about it. It's really crazy. So act and do. Get your feet wet, just jump out and go. This is the kind of business where if you want to have success, you have to just go out and do it. You can't sit back behind this computer and try to study and learn things, because then nothing will happen. The best advice I can give you is to just get out there and go. Launch your business on social media. Start inviting people. Get your PD book, get into my training, and get going with it. And that's pretty much all I had to say. I know that was kind of winded, but it's just, I have so much to say, and I want you guys to have success. And I know this team is going places, this year, guys. We've done great things this past year in 2015. It's going to go even more crazy in 2016. You want to be a part of this, all right? And you're your own boss, and it feels awesome to know that you have full control of the way your future is going. This is it. This could be your thing, just like how it's my thing and so many other coaches on the team. This could be your thing that you love and you get into and you don't want to stop doing. And it could totally change things, and you could completely control and do things in your life that you never thought was possible. This is the vehicle to make that happen if you decide and you commit to do that. What you put into this is going to be a direct reflection of what you're going to get out of this. So the amount of more time you put into this, the more people that you can reach out to, the more people's lives you can change, the more income you will make, the more the faster your life will change. All right. So does anybody have any questions for me about anything that I went over? I can send you guys all my scripts and things like that if you don't have it, or just make sure you ask your upline coach, and we can get you all the stuff that you need. But does anybody have any questions? If you do, you can type it in the chat box right down below. You can unmute yourself if you're feeling brave, and ask whatever, any kind of.
Oh, sorry, I just unmuted myself.
Oh, good. Hi, Diana.
Hey, it's Deanna, by the way.
Oh, Deanna.
It just looks
Thanks
like
for coming.
Diana.
Deanna.
Everyone does that.
No, it's okay. Nobody pronounces my last name right. They called me Reuter, so I'm always like, it's Reuter.
You know what? That's how I read it, though. Reuter.
Yeah. It looks like that.
But I was just wondering about the books that you were telling us about. Do you just go to whatever bookstore and get those, or?
Yeah, I usually just got mine right off of Amazon.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Or if it's easier for you to read on your phone, you can download Audible.
Okay.
And then you can just, get it and you can read it on your phone, whatever, and you can listen to it too. So yeah, it all depends what's easiest for you. But if you're going to get the actual hard copy, yeah, I would just do Amazon.
Yeah, it's cheaper.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always a good deal, right?
It's such a good deal. But yeah, I would definitely recommend one of these because,
What were they called again?
So this one's my favorite one, but it's called The Slight Edge.
Okay.
And that's by Jeff Olson. I've read them both. This one's a little bit smaller. It's a little bit easier to read, a little bit easier. The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy.
Okay.
But definitely, it teaches you, and it helps you so much too with just life and just getting better and making yourself better. So it's not just for like the business and things like that.
Sorry, my phone's dying.
Oh.
I
Oh
had
no.
to charge it.
Oh God. Do you have
I was
another
on
question?
1%. I can't let that happen.
Oh no. Do you have another question before the 1% goes?
I just put my charger on it. That's what I was like
Oh good.
this for.
Oh good.
But yeah, that was my only question as of right now.
Okay.
So I can't. I mean, I'll probably text you or
Yeah, oh yeah,
whatever if I have
definitely.
any more.
Oh yeah, and anytime, like guys, like seriously, I mean, I had like a million questions when I first became a coach. I'm not kidding. I mean, I was texting and messaging my coach like hundreds of times a day. I mean, you guys like just realize that you're not alone, all right? You can Google answers, you can use as an FAQ in the Team Beachbody page. You can post questions in Team Forever Strong. We have so many leaders in there that are always, you know, just willing to jump right on and answer your questions. I sometimes am not that easy to get a hold of until nighttime because that's when I do, you know, my work. During the day I'm with the kids, except no nap time, usually from like 12:30 to 2:30 is when I'm usually on and I can get back to you. And then, you know, once it's the kids go to bed at like 8, then I'm free. But if you need like an answer like quickly, just like, yeah, post it in the team page and people are like, boom, like they'll get right back to you and help you out. So just
Gotcha.
realize that, you know, you're not alone in this and you have everything you could possibly imagine to be successful with this. You guys have like way more than I had. I didn't have all this stuff when I became a coach and I went out and just did it and made it happen. So you guys actually have like an upper hand having all these trainings and the calls and the, you know, team page and just all that.
When you were saying like something about paychecks, like how does that even work? Like, do you get an actual paycheck or?
Yeah, so you can either choose to, so in my getting started right email, like one of the things that you can do in there that it says is to, you know, set up your direct deposit. So you can either set up direct deposit, which is that's what I do. And it's really easy. I put it in there for you, like how to do it, but you can just go right into, you know, your account and just link it to your bank account. And then every Thursday, you get paid. So you can,
Wow.
yeah, so it's every Thursday. And you get paid for the like you get paid, so like say you sold something this week, you wouldn't get the payment for it on this Thursday, it's for the following Thursday. Do you know what I mean? So you always get paid
Right.
for the following week out. And then you can choose to get a check mailed to you too if you want to. Do they take out a couple dollars though for, you know, the mailing?
I'd rather direct deposit
Yeah,
anyways.
exactly. Direct deposit.
That's what I do with everywhere I go anyways. So.
Yeah, me too. But it's good because, you know, you get 25%, you know, commission on everything first. So, you know, you sell challenge packs. That's what I teach my coaches to sell, which is Shakeology and the workout program, because that's where people get the most bang for their buck. You know, they're getting a meal
Right.
replacement for the entire month, which is Shakeology, you know, which is like the healthiest meal that you can possibly have with 70 plus superfoods. And it takes the place of your vitamins. It can replace a meal if you're looking to lose weight, and it keeps you really healthy. And you have that once a day for the entire month. Plus, then you get the workout program. And so that's a challenge pack. And the challenge packs is all different ones. They range different prices. So the cheapest one is like $140 and the most expensive one is like $295. So you get the 25% commission off of that. So you get anywhere between a $40 to $60 commission for each challenge pack that you sell. And so that's how you make your money, you know, off the bat. So if you can sell, you know, when I first became a coach, I kind of just, I had it in my head. All right, I'm going to help one person every week. That's my goal. I'm going to do one person at least every single week. So if you can kind of stick to that pattern of helping one person a week, then you've helped 5 people in a 5-week period. Then on top of all that commission, you get that $100 bonus, which is really nice way to bump up the paycheck, you know? And then so you end up originally, when you first start out, guys, all your income comes from these commissions from the challenge packs you're selling. Over time, when you move up in rank and you grow your own team, because believe it or not, you're going to build your own team over time, you end up earning cycle bonus money. So when you become an Emerald coach, that's why it's important to become an Emerald coach. You can start earning money now from commissions and off of cycle bonus money. And cycle bonus money is the money, guys, that is the big money down the road. This is what leads to the residual income for you. This is the money that ends up being, you know, crazy big money that you end up, you know, going on a vacation for a week and you don't do anything for the business, but you end up still earning a paycheck. And it's all off of your cycle bonus money. So it's kind of nice, you know, like when I went away, I always give this example. When I went away last March on the Success Club trip, you know, I didn't do any work for the business at all, but my paycheck was still over $1,000 just in cycle bonus money. And that's what that was. I didn't do anything for the business. I didn't sell any challenge packs. I didn't do anything. It's grown a lot since then, and that's what happens. It just keeps growing. That cycle bonus money keeps growing and growing and growing as long as you're hitting Success Club every single month and putting in the work. So it ends up becoming like, oh my God, this is awesome. This is crazy.
Because of like the cycle bonus it's just like from when people continue to buy off of you, or? Yeah,
it's actually from, so what happens is for the cycle bonus money, you actually benefit from, you'll notice if, you know, when time goes on in this and you're, you know, you learn a little bit more about it, in your downline, like you have a weak leg and a strong leg. And your strong leg, if you were to go on the website and look, you'd see all these random people like being placed below you, like already there. And you're like, who the heck are those people? Like, I didn't sign anybody up. Those are people from either me or someone else above you in our organization. And
I think I know what you're talking about. I think
you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you end up actually earning cycle bonus money off of those people, because what happens is every month when their Shakeology ships out, it produces volume and you earn cycle bonus money off of that volume that all those people produce. And so as an Emerald coach, you earn like $14 each time you cycle. And it sounds like chump change now, okay? But when you're cycling, like, and you end up increasing that, it ends up being a lot. And so as you move up in rank, your cycle bonus money becomes more and more, you know?
Right.
But that's why it's so important to get to Emerald and to, you know, hit Success Club and, you know, find other active coaches that want to join the team and stuff, because it builds it up quickly.
Right. That's awesome.
It is awesome. It really is awesome. And you know what, guys? I tell everybody this. It really is like the only business where you can seriously, you know, grow to a point, like I said, and walk away from it and still have it earn you money. You know, any other business, think about it, that you want to think of, like picture like photography. I always use this as an example. Like, you know, I know a really successful photographer, and that's all fine and dandy. But as soon as she stops taking those photos, her income stops.
Yeah.
This business, you know, there's no inventory, there's none of that stuff. And you grow to a certain point, and that momentum's growing, and you're doing really well off of cycle bonus money, like, you know, and you want to go away on a 2-week vacation and not do anything, you're still going to get a paycheck, and it's going to be more than you made the week before when you were actually working. It's pretty cool. It really is cool.
That is awesome.
It is. And like literally all that you need, like I laugh all the time. I'm like, I can't believe I built this business on this phone right here. This is all you need, people. It's a phone with internet access.
Smartphone.
Yeah. It really is so crazy. But yeah, I hope that you guys love it as much as I do and the rest of the team does. And just know that it is completely normal to feel overwhelmed and like you're never going to get this. Because when I first signed up, I remember being in my living room and I remember thinking, like hearing all this, thinking, this is way over my head. Like, I am definitely not smart enough for this. I had no big goals with this, guys. I was not planning on doing any of this, paying off credit card debt. I never thought I would ever make what I was making as a teacher. It didn't even cross my mind. It just wasn't even there. I was just like, let's just lose this weight. Try to earn just a little bit of money every week so I can keep staying home, even though we'd be completely still screwed financially. I don't want to go back. I'll just earn a little bit of money every week. And that was it. Yeah. And then it's just like, you know, I fell in love with it and the people, and then you get messages, guys. It's so rewarding. I'm serious. Like, you'll know, people will start messaging you and they'll say how, you know, thankful they are and how awesome they feel. And thank you so much because of you. You've inspired me to take control of my life. And now I finally fit back into my pre-pregnancy jeans, and I never thought it would happen. And you go to bed knowing that what you did that day made a difference and that it impacted somebody's life. And so it's really, really awesome.
I kind of know that feeling, but like not the way you were explaining it. I mean, I've been in customer service for
Yeah.
like 4 years. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I've had people like see me on my off days. Like I used to work at Aldi. You know what Aldi's is, right?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to, before like I went on maternity leave, and then I left for the dental office because the schedule works better for, my daughter. But I used to have customers like see me on my off days shopping in there, and they're like upset that I'm not ringing them up.
Yeah. That's good. That's excellent.
I had people bring me gifts for me and my daughter before I went on my leave, like strangers.
I
like
know.
a $25 gift card to Babies R Us. Like
that is so nice. It really is awesome. It is true. Like, I mean, I was just saying, like, it was my birthday the other week, and, the leaders on the team, like, I had no idea they were going to do this. They sent me this, like, enormous bouquet of flowers with this balloon attached to it. And it was just, and then they made me this, like, song for Christmas, and they all got on the Zoom right here and sang it and recorded it to me. And it's just like, it's really awesome to be a part of something like that. And, our team really, like Forever Strong, it really is like a close-knit team. Like everyone on the team, like everyone is friends, and there to help, others. And I don't think that a lot of teams are like that. I mean, we cheer each other on for everything, like birthdays, people have babies, we give shout outs and congratulations, and people are running races and Spartan races and marathons and, things like that. And we recognize and acknowledge all of that. So I don't know. I think our team is special.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And
it's like awesome. What you're like, once you're in one team, like that's your team, like for the whole time, right?
Yeah, that's your team. Like we're all, so you guys are all part of my team. And then as time goes on, so basically like you guys use, me and my team kind of like as training wheels to like get yourself going. And as you learn over time and you build your own team, eventually you guys spread your wings and you fly. And you leave the nest, and you leave the nest, and you end up doing your own team, and you have your own team name, and you do stuff like this as time goes on. It's really awesome to see it happen. Oh, I just wanted to say one more thing too, guys. Pretty much everybody on the team, just because I'm a stay-at-home mom, sometimes people think like, oh, she's a stay-at-home mom, like, she's the best time in the world. Not the case. No. Okay, I do my work at night. But I just wanted to tell you. Literally every single coach on my team, except for 2 people or maybe 3, are all full-time working parents, most of them. But they're all full-time working. They're all working full-time. They have kids. They own homes. They're married, sports, all that stuff. And they are still building successful businesses. So, I have a nurse on the team. She's going to be cutting down to, part-time hours now. Over the summer,
Nice.
I haven't, I had somebody else who was able to quit their job and now stay at home with their, daughter. Yeah. See, and so, I mean, my point is that everybody's busy. Everyone can say that. And everybody has the same amount of time in the day, and just carve out that hour and just take it seriously. Don't sit down on the couch and watch TV for 4 hours every night, limit it to 3. Do 3. I mean, trust me, I used to sit down and watch Walking Dead every night for like 4 hours, and now
for me it's Friends.
Yeah, so. See, so it doesn't have to be all night. You don't have to give up all these things, but just carve out a little bit of time for this.
Right.
Does anybody have any other? Oh, I see a thing down here. A question.
Yeah, there was like a message.
Oh, it's okay. Bye, Katie. Let us know if you have any questions. All right. Does anybody else have any other questions before I let you go?
I think that was all I had.
Yeah, and that's okay. More questions will come up as you go. Things will happen, and then you'll just ask, and that's just the way it is, and that's how you learn.
Right.
All right. Okay, so if there's no other questions, well, it was so good to see you guys, and welcome to Team Forever Strong. You guys are going to do awesome, and I'm super excited for 2016 and to see you guys grow. So thanks for being here, and have a good Christmas and a Happy New Year.
You too.
Great. Bye,
Nice to
girls.
meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Bye.
Bye.